So it's official, we have collaboration between YouTube and Teespring to help sell more merchandise online. Now in my opinion, this was completely inevitable. On one hand, you have YouTube with their problems. They have issues with people tasering dead rats, people showing off dead bodies on camera and calling it kids content. On the other hand, we have Teespring, where we have swastikas and anti-Semitic phrases being printed onto t-shirts, hoodies, leggings, coffee mugs, and pillows. What could possibly go wrong when these two companies collide? Hey everybody, what's going on? My name is Austin from Wingfield Media, and today it's time for a brand new video. Today I'll be covering how YouTube and Teespring have collaborated to help sell more merchandise online and to help out these content creators. So if you've never heard of Teespring before, they're one of the largest custom merchandising companies online. What they do is you can actually approach them with the design, they'll print it onto a t-shirt, and they'll ship it for you to whoever actually wants to buy it. It's a really smart service, and it's a great way to make some money. So if you're a content creator that wants to generate some extra income and have another revenue source, it's a great tool to turn to actually start selling merchandise. It pays very well. And in this case, Teespring has a variety of different products you can put your logo or branding on. Like I've said at the beginning of the video, we're talking t-shirts, hoodies, leggings, sweatpants, pillows, canvas, coffee mugs. I'm telling you, like, the absolute works. They can do a lot of stuff for you. It's really impressive. Now content creators will actually be able to sell their merchandise directly through YouTube by having a merchandising shelf appear below the YouTube video where the viewer can actually see your line of clothing or other accessories provided by Teespring. In the past, their income revenue has worked kind of like this. So let's say, for example, you want to sell a t-shirt. Well, if Teespring charges a $10 base fee for selling a t-shirt, that means every time a t-shirt is sold, they will take $10 from that price. Then you can set the actual price from that. So if you want to make $15 per t-shirt sold, and there's a $10 base price, you'll have to charge $25 for the t-shirt. 15 bucks will go to you, and then 10 bucks will go to Teespring. That's how that's gonna work. That's how their business model works. So my last rant, I was pretty hard on Machinima for a variety of reasons. I think they're pretty much deserved for the most part, but I think it's time I actually kind of keep it a bit more upbeat and stay a bit more optimistic this video. So first of all, let's just jump into the positives. What's good about this program? Well, the first thing that's worth noting is that creators will earn more money. Obviously, having extra visibility of their products below YouTube videos is a massive way to market your content. You know, below the video in the merchandising shelf, you'll be able to actually sort through products provided by that content creator. If someone actually buys a product through your YouTube store and takes them to the Teespring store, you'll actually earn $1 extra commission. So this is actually a big deal. I know $1 doesn't sound like much, but if you're selling hundreds or even thousands of t-shirts, you're gonna see a huge increase in your revenue, because that'll be hundreds or thousands of dollars extra that you'll be earning. So $1 commission may not sound like much, it really will start to stack up in the long run. Now, the fun part, time for the criticism. It's always easier to criticize than it is to give thanks and to look at the pros. So my first criticism about YouTube is gonna be about how they actually delivered the news to the community about this program. So in the actual conference, they said that this program would be available to those who have at least 10,000 subscribers or who have monetization enabled. Now, I thought this was kind of sly of them, because those are both synonyms for the trash fire that is the partner program. The partner program right now is an absolute joke, because the sign-up process is taking 4 to 6 months, you know, if not even longer for some creators. I know someone who has over 100,000 subs who is applying to that partner program right now and has been waiting for over 6 months to get verified. This person has lost over, well, probably tens of thousands of dollars in revenue, in ad revenue, because YouTube hasn't gotten to their profile yet. And this is a massive problem. Now, in my opinion, I feel really bad about YouTube in this situation, because they're kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place. So in one instance, you have non-partners who are trying to become partners. Their problems include waiting 4 to 6 months to get verified and opportunity cost. You know, having those videos online, getting views, but they don't have ads running because they haven't been verified yet. So there's a massive problem there. On the other hand, you have the YouTube partners who have had this recent drop in CPM, who have relied on YouTube for their consistent income for whether several months or several years, and are no longer getting that. These people can no longer afford their mortgage payments, rent payments, their living expenses. So you have to look at it both ways. Both sides of this issue have problems. And so In this case, YouTube chose to put the effort and the research into helping out those who need consistent income from YouTube and those who relied on it in the past. Adding this new revenue source will help these people who have relied on YouTube in the past for revenue make more money and stay afloat while CPMs are down momentarily. YouTube is nothing without its creators creating consistent content. And if these people are posting consistent content and aren't getting paid consistently, you have a problem. So I totally get why YouTube chose to prioritize the partners over the non-partners. Second thing, this is US only, which means that if you want to partake in the service, you have to be a US viewer who is viewing content from a US content creator. This is kind of, it's a bit upsetting to me because I know that Teespring has infrastructure to ship worldwide. They've had it for 7 years. This isn't a Teespring issue. This is YouTube doing temporary testing at the beginning of the process. Now, living in Canada, I'm always very upset by this because we're so close to the US, we're very, very similar countries, yet we never get this stuff early. So of course, as much as I want to jump into this program and get my actual merchandising line up and running, I can't because I'm a Canadian citizen and I live in Canada, so I can't do that yet, which kind of sucks. So I'll just wait and I'll watch. They never actually gave a deadline for when it'll be coming worldwide. They just said indefinitely. So that could mean 4 months, that could mean 4 years, but hopefully it's no more than a couple months. I want to jump on this program ASAP. I think it would help out my channel massively. So a lot of people have been wondering how much YouTube is going to be earning. They've been criticizing YouTube because when they were asked this a couple of weeks ago, they said that they'll be earning a relatively small amount, which means literally nothing. It tells us absolutely nothing, and it's pretty much worthless. There's nothing said in the phrase relatively small amount. Now, in my opinion, this isn't a fair argument to make for one main reason. That's because I have nothing to lose by joining this program. So if I were to sign up to this, I would only earn $1 extra per sale. So if I were to go Teespring alone, just selling on Teespring, I'd make 15 bucks a t-shirt. If I were to sell on YouTube and Teespring, I'd earn 16 bucks a t-shirt. It only gets better. However, if you want to look at how much YouTube is making, if YouTube is making a cut, they're taking it from the base price, which means that Teespring and YouTube will be fighting over that remaining $9 portion. Well, that's not my business, because it never was in the first place. That $10 portion was never my portion, and now it's even smaller, it's only $9. Because I was never owed that money in the first place, I shouldn't question who it's going to because it's not my business. So of course I don't really care what YouTube makes from this deal because I'm already benefiting enough. Now my last criticism is kind of weak, but I think it's definitely worth mentioning. If you want to look at Teespring, it has some serious competition out there. We're talking about Redbubble, Zazzle, Spreadshirt, Cafe Press. There are dozens of custom merchandising companies out there that rival Teespring. So what happens if you already have a merchandising line and you're a YouTube content creator and it's on one of these other sites? Like I've said before, people have been doing merchandising on YouTube for literally years, like 7-8 years now. If you have a large following on, let's say, Spreadshirt, are you gonna drop your entire following and drop all the influence you have on that platform and make the switch to a brand new platform that is Teespring? Is that really gonna be worth your time, the effort to regain the following? Are you gonna actually make more in sales? It's questionable because a lot of these companies don't like it when you post designs on multiple websites. Redbubble isn't a fan if I post to Redbubble and Cafe Press because Redbubble wants you to only post on one site. So you gotta keep in mind is, what about these people that already have large influences on different platforms? So anyway, I think I'll just wrap it up here because I'm actually really happy with how this is turning out in general. I know I was harsh at some certain points in time, but I do believe that this is a huge step in the right direction. I'm a huge fan of monetizing YouTube. Now, a lot of people don't like it when I say that, but let's be real here. A lot of people are doing it in their own spare time. They're being super creative with their work and they're being very open and honest about it. And I really like that about YouTube. This isn't just a TV network nowadays. People actually have real personalities and are really showing off what they live and how they live and what makes them unique and special. Like, I love YouTube for that feature. And being able to do that for your life and make a living from it is phenomenal. So I'm all for monetizing aspects of YouTube. I've done videos in the past about how to make money on YouTube without actually being a YouTube partner. I can see YouTube going in this direction in the near future. I recommended in this video starting up a merchandising brand, which is now being done. So I wouldn't be surprised if YouTube were to start doing and integrating brand deals within YouTube itself. I'm not too sure if you've heard of the website FameBit before, but it's a website where you can actually go and do sponsored and branded deals with companies around the world. I've done a couple in the past, and they're a great way to make some extra money on the side for doing something that I actually love. It's awesome. So I would not be surprised if one day through your YouTube Creator Studio, you get a message from Nike saying, hey, I want you to review these Nike shoes or cleats or whatever, and then you'll have an option under your YouTube Creator Studio to either accept or deny. That would be just the epitome of the YouTube marketplace and monetization. That would be absolutely awesome, and I'd love to see that one day. Mark my words, it will happen. Alright, so this pretty much wraps up the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. But before you go, let me just let you know that I am doing channel reviews once again. If you want to see me give you a channel review, go to my description down below, go to my Twitter link, send me a direct message with your channel link, and I'll love to give you guys some advice and help on how to grow your channel. If you guys don't know, I've been on YouTube for about 8 or 9 years now. I've helped out a bunch of small businesses, small companies, and I've done a lot of my own stuff in the past. I've been on a variety of different channels, probably about at least a dozen at this point. So I'd love to give you guys some advice and help you guys out on how to grow. Helped out a guy yesterday who is a music producer, and he wanted to try and get his music out there. He was making good music, but he just wasn't getting a huge following from it. So I gave him some advice on how to actually get known, how to get found, and how to just get more views in general. So if you want to see more content like this, or see this in a rant, let me know down in the comments down below. It would be, I've been debating doing this for a rant for a while. I think it'd be a really cool video. So if you enjoyed this, leave a like rating down below. It means the absolute world to me. You guys did so well on the machinima video. Let's see if we can match at least 10 likes. Subscribe for more content like this in the near future, and I'll see you guys again soon. Thanks.